From the earnings point of view, it was probably a slightly underwhelming period, but from an income point of view and dividends, actually there was some very strong dividend increases, particularly in the resources area, Woodside and the Rios and the BHPs and the Aluminas. But you also saw some good special dividends, like from Wesfarmers, the sales of coals, Caltex with a buyback. So very good from an income, but a slightly underwhelming from an earnings perspective. Okay, so how did the PL8 portfolio do during the month? Well, it did pretty well actually. It was a very strong market, mainly from offshore leads, but we actually outperformed during February. So market was up over 6%, and so we were actually about 0.5% ahead of the market in the month, which is good, because we tend to do better in down markets than up, but we more than held our way in February, so we like that. But I do think that the level of returns in the month was probably a little higher than what the earnings outlook from companies was, because there was some suggestions that the Australian economy is slowing. So looking ahead, look, we're still pretty excited that there's going to be some good dividends coming out of the market in the next 4 months, because partly as a result of the ALP franking thing, but partly because we've got, so for instance, Woolworths selling its petrol assets, so it's probably going to do a capital management or either a special dividend or a buyback. I think there'll be a few more special dividends coming out, although we've probably seen most of them there. In terms of what do we fear, well, I think we also fear some of the political risk that's in the marketplace at the moment. There's a host of, it's not just the franking credit changes from the ALP, but there's a number of other policies which are impacting investor returns. You've got increased CGT, capital gains tax on long-term capital gains. You've got negative gearing being sort of outlawed for new investments, or at least non-new house investments, which we've already got a soft housing market. Increases in individual tax rates for high tax investors. So there's quite a few things there that are negative, and we have an election which everyone sort of stops for. So I think there's a fair bit of uncertainty looking forward, so that to us is a fear factor at the moment. So for more information, news and insights, please visit our website. We've got a number of papers there that look at things like the Caltex buyback and the franking credit changes. So there's a fair bit of information on our website, www.plato.com.au. Thank you.